Basement Prepper back with another video on the gray man concept and what it is and why it's good to be gray man if you're by yourself. So the gray man concept is all about blending in. You don't want to look tactical, you don't want to look like you have all the answers for somebody. You just want to blend in with all the other people running around, not knowing what to do, and not having nothing prepared. Take a look at this backpack. You can get this backpack at any Babies R Us. Look at this. This looks like you wouldn't find nothing in it of any value. And you know what it is? It's a diaper bag. And it works great. Now if you've seen somebody walking down the street in a shift with something like this, when the shift happens, this looks like this is the guy that's going to have all the answers to all your problems if you can just get this backpack off of him. You don't want to have that problem. So just go ahead and get rid of that idea and go with the gray man. And here's some stuff to put in your gray man bag. If you're in the suburbs, of course. If not, it might change a little bit. If you're not in the suburbs and out in the middle of nowhere, I guess you could go with, you know, a big ass bag like that and put everything you want in it. But in this case, we're in the suburbs. So, I got a crowbar to gain entry into houses that are vacant, a map of my area. These maps are good because they show you everything, along with train tracks. Let's see if we can zoom in here. But they show you where all the campgrounds are, you know, places that you could hide out at. I'm trying to hold this steady and go down it over here. But these are good maps to have. And then on top of that, you can do like a satellite image over the top of these. So in between the pages, you can use Google Images, use the satellite and actually get an image that you could see, you know, that was taken from 2 weeks ago. I forget what they call it, but you know, you would be able to see this exact area, see how thick the trees are, see what's around there, houses, you know, properties that have been taken care of, properties that, you know, are overgrown, you know. So good idea to layer the other maps in between these sheets of this one. Helps keep space down, saves you more room in your bag. Look at the urban bag. There's not that much in it other than this main tool here you're going to want. You're going to want to use that to gain entry into houses that are vacant. You know, some people put together these bug out bags with these big rolls in them of sleeping bags. That might work good for where you're at, but if you're in the suburbs, you're not going to pop up a fucking tent between two houses. You're going to look pretty suspect. You're going to want to find a car to get in, a garage, or a vacant house, and while you're in there, you're going to want to scavenge for other stuff, because you can't carry everything with you, just like the people that left that house couldn't carry everything with them. And that's where you're going to find all your other stuff. You know, you're going to want a simple kit. Trust me, people are going to overlook medical supplies in their cabinets all day long when they take off running. You'll be able to replace all this the next day. You'll be able to replace all this. This food, this is just, you know, in between spots. You know, maybe you can't find a vacant house at the time. You know, the same thing with the survival blanket. You know, just something to get you through. Now, if you're going to go with this kind of technique, you're going to want gloves. You don't want to get splinters, get your hands cut on any glass. You got to be cutting your hand, you're pretty much fucked. Same thing with eye protection. You know, You're not going to want to be busting windows out and getting glass in your eyes, or, you know, busting down a door and getting glass in your eyes. You're also going to want a nice big flashlight, you know. And you're going to want one of these. Small little compact pistol. It's the M&P Shield. This one's chambered in a 40. If I buy another one, I'll probably buy it in a 9. But this would be like my summer gray man bug out bag for suburbs. You know, you're going to be able to find everything you need at other people's places that have already bugged out and went to other places. So like I said, you can't take everything with you. You know, no matter if you're leaving day one of the shift or, you know, 6 months after shit hit the fan. You know, and you've already went through all your supplies and it's time to move on. You know, you did the best prepping you could, but, you know, you can't prep, you know, everything for your entire life. So at some point you're going to have to move and go somewhere else. And the gray man concept is a good way of doing it. You don't draw no attention to yourself. You blend right in, and you got everything you need. Now, if it was maybe winter time and shit hit the fan, you know, you could put your Carhartt jacket on. You know, that's the area that you kind of live in, where everybody wears Carhartts, and you might be able to fit a chest rig on underneath that. You know, where you could hang some of your mags from, and you could carry your AR with you and kind of conceal it. But summertime, gray man, this is a nice little setup, because trust me, you'll find Carhartts at somebody else's house that left them behind. You know, they're in a big hurry to get to the FEMA camps. So anyways, this is my short video on the gray man concept and just blending in, not drawing any attention yourself. And don't forget, you don't want to wear this backpack with your 511 tacticals. You're just going to want to wear regular blue jeans. You want to fit the whole image. Oh, and I might be doing another video here soon when the sun comes back up on the Harbor Freight solar panels, which are awesome. I ran a lot of stuff on them off this little 400 watt inverter. I'll do a video and show you everything I did with that. It's well worth the money, especially now that you got the 20% off coupon, and I think it's like 150 bucks for the whole set. So anyways, catch you guys later. Basement Prepper out.